Has anybody received theirs yet? I was surprised I got mine in the mail yesterday.
What were you talking about, Ron?
No, I was talking about Dr. Stans with his the breakthrough. I've been on the I see Williams got his.
Yeah, I have a bunch at my house still too for people to pick up.
Oh, I'll tell you, they're incredible. I've really enjoyed listening to them, and I'm on the last one, and I got to start back with the first one and go through it again, take some more notes. But he's an incredible man, and I don't know about going for a complete fast and not eating meat for I don't know how long, but I'm going to take in a lot of it for sure.
Yeah, me and Dr. Stan talk every single day. What a great relationship that we've built with him, and this whole team is going to benefit from him over time here. He's incredible. Well, guys, welcome. My name is Michael Zappia. It's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and mute the lines real quick. We got a little bit of background noise. There we go. Guys, go ahead and nod your head up and down if you can hear and see me okay. I'm about to look at 30 people nod their head. Okay, there we go. Marco, I said nod your head, not put your thumb up in the air. There you go. I love it. I love it. That's my good friend Marco Foa up there. On my screen, he's in the upper right-hand corner where Mr. Brady would normally be on the Brady Bunch screen. So if you guys look in the upper right, that would be – oh, no, Jamal just took his place in the upper right now. So guys, we've got an action-packed call tonight. Dick Ryan, thanks for jumping on. Rusty, appreciate you jumping on in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's my dear friend Dick Ryan in the bottom right-hand corner there as well. So a lot of new faces on here. I got a chance to meet one of our new business partners. Miss Jo has been busy at work. If you guys have been plugging into our team, every once in a while you got someone who just shows up on the scene and makes a big splash and makes a lot of noise, and that's Miss Jo. Now, unfortunately, I don't think she's with us tonight on the webinar, which is interesting, Jamal. I don't see Miss Jo anywhere. Where's she at? Anthony Williams is there in Minnesota. God, we got such a big group of people tonight, guys. So Marcus Patton in London, Ontario, Canada. My sister, Tracy Dooley. Tracy, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make you the moderator so that I don't have to toy around with welcoming new people into the group here. That would be a big help for me. So let's see if I can find Tracy Dooley on the list here. Where are you, Tracy? Where are you? Oh, can't find it. That's kind of weird. Oh, Mark and Tracy Dooley. I got to look under the M. My bad. Giving your husband the priority in the Zoom, are we, Tracy? Okay. I know a lot of ladies like to put their name first. Guys, what's the right way to do that when you introduce a husband and wife? Is it proper to put the husband's name first or the wife's names first? Anybody know?
Obviously, I think the husband's name first, but
you know what? That's a cultural thing, Tracy. I asked that question because, believe it or not, when you're building an international business, if you put the husband before the wife in some cultures, it's considered an insult to the lady. And in some cultures, if you put the wife before the husband, vice versa, you got to watch who you're talking to. So Marcus Patton, since you're coming in from Canada, what is the proper way to do it in Canada? How do you do it in Canada? Go ahead, unmute your line for us. Hold on, Marcus. We can't hear you, brother. And then, guys, I'm going to jump into some good stuff for our Sunday evening call. This is only 30 minutes. We only ask that you stick around for 30 minutes. Tracy, I got to claim that. I'm going to make you the co-host instead of the host so I can have a little bit of control here. You know your brother likes control, so.
Yeah, I'm the co-host. You're set. You're good.
You got it. So, Marcus Patton, what's happening? What's the right way to do it in Canada?
I think the British way, Michael.
Yeah.
So it would be if the wife takes on the name of the husband, that name would be formally introduced first.
Yep.
So the wife first?
Nope.
Oh, the husband first. Okay.
It'd be Mr. and Mrs. actually.
Okay, Rochelle Kluta, how does it work in South Africa? Tell us how it works out there.
Hi, everybody. Protocol has that it is Mr. and Mrs., but if it's a business conducted by the female, it's Mrs. and Mr.
Ah, okay. Interesting. So we learn something every day, don't we, Susan Mo? Isn't that interesting? Very good. Well, guys, I share that with you because we're building an international business. And for those of you out there that have been on this team for a while, obviously I just referenced two of our international business partners. Marcus Patton from Canada, one of our top leaders in our group, and Rochelle Pluta, one of our top leaders from South Africa. So, and then we got a bunch of Americans on the line here too, just us regular Americans. Ben Woschlager from Arizona. He's about as American as you get right there with the T-shirt, just driving around Phoenix on a Zoom webinar. There you go, Ben. So guys, let me jump into some awesome content. Tracy, you'll be happy. I made notes. So my sister's actually going to be shocked here. I would like to take credit for the notes, but Tammy Holyfield is largely responsible for the notes, just so you know. So thank you, Tammy. Appreciate you. How you doing, Tammy?
Good.
Good. Guys, we got a world-renowned, best-selling author, coach, trainer, mentor, and consultant to multi-billion-dollar brands that's been working heavily behind the scenes. So I want to start out this evening's leadership call and just let you guys know that Tammy has literally, and I haven't met a man or a woman that works as hard as I do as far as not getting any sleep. Tammy, I could call her at 4 o'clock in the morning. She's up building the business, and I could call her anytime, any day, and she's taking my call. And last night, I drove home from Santa Fe, New Mexico. I was visiting my son, and Tammy and I were on the phone for literally 5 hours of those 9 hours, and we just went over some amazing things. But Tammy, I want to give you some love right now and show everyone what you've been working on. So guys, if you can take a look at the screen real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show you what Tammy has created for our team. Can you nod your head and let me know if you guys can see the screen? Yep, there you go, Rochelle. Okay, so you guys are looking at our official landing page. This is our free landing page. It is branded to the Duplicate team, the Duplicate network. Tammy has worked with her good friend Joe Triplett, who is a genius when it comes to coding websites. And if you're looking at the screen here, you can go to duplicate.world. Duplicate.world. So if you're writing down notes right now, you guys, every time you're in a business, there's going to be changes that are going to happen. That's why it's so important for all of us to plug in and be on the same page. But duplicate.world is the new brand that we're putting out to the world. Duplicate is our system. It's basically our team. We are Team Duplicate. We are a family within inside a World Global Network. We have to have our own unit, our own system within inside the company so we can control the messaging that our team is going to use and follow. There are other teams out there. Jeremy Roma has a big team, and obviously Chad Chong is one of the top people in the company. They all have systems that they put forth, and every one of you can use whatever you like. But as far as what my mission and my vision with the leadership on the screen right here, my sister and Mark and Tammy and Anthony Williams and Connie Banford, who's on a cruise ship, and Marcus Patton, we as the upper level senior leadership team, we are putting together our own brand, our own tools, and our own packages to put out to our team so we can make those changes when we want to. Love all the tools that are out there. We just feel like we can do things the way we want to do things. So you guys are looking at this right now. Tammy has been exhausting herself working on this. There are a few minor changes that are going to be happening. But if you guys send anybody to duplicate.world, which I love, I don't know about you guys, but I love it. You got duplicate, you got world, so duplicate.world. I think it's perfect. I'm biased, but I think it's perfect. And when you send someone here, they watch the 2-minute video, it comes up in what they call a like box. I love this. Check this out. And then you close the like box and you simply look down below and you can see all the features of the Hilo. And then underneath that, we got the company, and then the company video is not a like box.
The company on Wall Street, the Hilo.
And then currently right now, we do not have the third video up and running. It's another company video.
Your wellness.
But tonight or tomorrow morning, this is going to be replaced with the step 3, which is the 20-minute compensation overview, how to get started with World Global Network. This is our free website. So this is just a landing page for all of you to introduce your customers, your friends, and your family to a beautifully designed website that is 1, 2, 3 simple. 1, 2, 3. We pay you to refer others. And then at the bottom, it says interested. Please get back to the person who sent you here. There is no lead capture on this website at all. You will not lose your contacts to anybody. No risk whatsoever. This team will never put your leads at risk. It's as simple as that. I'm adamant about that. So when you send people here interested, get back to the person that sent you here. And then here are some of us that are talking about the company. There's my ugly mug there. There's Anthony Williams' beautiful bald, shiny head there. And then there's Tracy and Mark, my sister and my brother-in-law. And then there's our diamond, Connie Banford, who we're excited to be working with. And pretty soon you're going to be able to click on each of these testimonials and you're going to see a video pop up on each of these people. Those are also going to scroll. So I'm going to ask all of you who are a part of this team, a part of this family, a part of this movement. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. I'm going to ask you at any time to post a nice picture of you and answer the questions that I put up on the original post. I'll put them back up and just answer those questions so that we can take a picture of you and we could put a sentence or a paragraph of what you think about not only the Hilo, the company, the opportunity, and the team called Duplicate. We're starting to really, really, really hone in on our branding. And we're going to make our team look like Procter & Gamble on the internet, just so you guys know. That's how nice and sharp this is going to look, and it's starting to look that way right now. So there is no lead capture with this site at this time. We are working on that. For any of you out there who want to be able to capture your leads, all you have to do is go to hilo.life, and you can buy your own hilo.life subscription that when you send it out to people, there will be a link where people click on it, and they submit their name, their phone number, and their email. And if for now you're looking for a tool, like my good friend Marco Foa, if you're looking for a tool where you can send this out there and capture everyone's information, the Hilo.life tool or the World GN Pro tool are excellent tools to grab all those people and put them in a system. But we will let you know when this page you're looking at now becomes your replicated website to help you with your business underneath one umbrella with the Duplicate wrapper. So, Tammy, how did I do? Okay? I unmuted you, Tammy. Okay.
Yep, you did great. You did great.
Just want you guys all to know that tools are tools. They help you with your business, but ultimately you are the one who's going to build your business. The tool is like a shovel and a pickaxe. You certainly need it or you want to use it. But at the end of the day, if you could send somebody 3 videos like you see here and follow up with them, you're in business. My partner, Glenn Echeverria, and I built a $50 million company with no lead capture, no autoresponders, no internet tools, no nothing. And we built a $50 million company. So what you're looking at right here is the skeleton framework that I think all of you need to build a business. Everything else are the things that you want. Does that make sense? Yep. We all would like a Lamborghini, but the Dodge Stratus in your driveway right now is working pretty good. It drives you back and forth to work. I'm certainly not calling our website a Dodge Stratus. I think it's the most beautiful 1, 2, 3 design website that I've seen. And the fact that Anthony's beautiful face is right there just makes it that much nicer, in my opinion. So, but I want all of your faces. And Jamal, you got a nice head there, my friend. We need that head on that screen too. Look at that thing. I mean, you got a perfectly round head. We need that on there. And Marco Foa, we want that big bush of a beard you got sitting on your chin right now. Let's get that out there so we can attract the Samoan community to our team. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share. Anybody have any feedback on that? Anyone want to jump in? Anthony Williams, you got something to say, sir? I unmuted you. Oh, there you go.
Good, man. I really like it. It looks clean. It's crisp. Good step up. Great job, Tammy. Awesome.
Yep. You've only scratched the surface of what Tammy Holyfield's going to do for this team, guys. I'm excited because I know what she's doing behind the scenes, and it is exhilarating. Justin Newcomb, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. I especially loved all the posts you put out this week about the Biozen. You really put a spotlight on one of the 3 products that we offer. We only offer 2 products, but Justin Newcomb did an incredible job, just so you guys know, really highlighting what the Biozen is and what we all should be thinking about that product. That shouldn't be on the shelf right now. That should be right up there with the Hilo. Would you agree, Justin?
Yeah, absolutely. I did a lot of research on it. I'd never heard of EMF prior to this company, and as of last week, I hadn't really delved too deeply into it. And once I did, it's astonishing. You look at the research, you look at the facts, you want to again find stuff from other companies, other websites. I've been in contact with a guy that is one of the speakers at the TED conventions. If you guys are familiar with those, and I mean the knowledge that this guy has had, he spent the last 6 years of his life doing the research for it, and just shared a ton of it freely with me. So I decided to share it with you guys. And again, the fact that you can already be out in the field and discussing Hilo products with someone, and if you get a no, or if you get a not now, or if you get a no thank you, then you say great, no worries. However, by the way, do you have a cell phone? Do you have a Wi-Fi router? Do you have any of those features in your home? And of course they're going to say yes, and say, well, great, well, why don't you stick one of these things on and protect yourself while you're doing your own business, right? It's just to me, it just makes absolute sense to go that route. So I'm excited about it.
Love it, Justin. Appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing that. So guys, I'm going to carry along here. We got another 16 minutes left in this call. I wanted to make this call tonight fun. I also wanted to make it uncomfortable. So I'm going to do something really quickly. I want you to raise your hand right now if you are okay with getting uncomfortable, because I'm going to pick on one of you. Raise your hand. I need to know who I can pick on. Rami Martin won't raise her hand. I can't believe it. You can be that beautiful and that insecure. I can't believe it, Rami. Come on now. Put those hands way up high. Okay. So I will give you Jen and David. You're not raising your hand. I can't believe my eyes in Indianapolis, in Indiana. I can't believe it. Okay. BJ Lang, how you doing? We got a launch coming up in 45 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. So when this webinar is over, we'll have a little break, and then we're going to launch your business tonight. I'm excited to do that with you, BJ. It's a pleasure meeting you. So guys, okay, good. Quick little conversation before we get uncomfortable. Tammy and I were talking last night, and guys, we're doing great. This team is doing great. We're doing exactly what we thought we should be doing. So just remember that. Your thoughts got you to where you are right now. Would you guys agree with that statement?
Yep.
Your thoughts are actually things, and I would love to ramble on a long conversation about thoughts, but it's not going to be long. But I want to have possibly a breakthrough moment with those of you before we get uncomfortable and before I play a really cool little game with one of you. You guys, I don't know how much personal development you've done. Raise your hand if you've read a lot of books on personal growth and personal development. On the screen, which one of you understands that the difference between where you go this year versus last year, the difference in what you made financially last year versus these next 12 months is one thing. It is your personal and professional development. There is no two ways about that, just so you guys know. The difference between what you earned last year versus what you're going to earn in World Global Network, your job, your career, your life, the difference, the only thing that's going to change your situation in life, your financial situation, your every situation, your relationships, your mindset, your emotions, your physical body, the only thing that is going to change is if you change. Does that make sense when I say that to all of you? If everything stays the same, you're going to stay the same. That means your income's going to stay the same. In this economy, might mean it goes backward, okay? But the bottom line is, in order for you to change, you have to change some things about you. So your personal and professional development is everything. Now, let me sum up in one little conversation real quick what has been an epiphany for me due in part to the conversation that Tammy and I had last night. Everyone knows what your subconscious mind is, correct? Does everyone know? If you don't know, read the book Think and Grow Rich by Dr. Napoleon Hill. It should be at the top of every single one of your library list right now. Think and Grow Rich by Dr. Napoleon Hill. Now listen, I've been studying what I'm about to tell you for a long time now, a long time. But sometimes in life, you don't have what we call an aha moment until you have an aha moment. Do you guys know what I mean when I say that? An aha moment means you finally got it. Well, something finally clicked. Thank you, Dixie Gilby, for showing everyone the cover of that book. I hope you read it and you're not just happy about the cover, though. Good. Did you read it? Okay, good. So check this out. Your subconscious mind has one role to play. Your subconscious mind has one responsibility. Just so you guys know, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between positive and negative. Did you know that? Did everybody know that your subconscious mind does not know the difference between a positive thought and a negative thought? The only responsibility your subconscious mind has, the only job description it has is this: whatever you tell it, it will duplicate. Write that down. Whatever you tell your subconscious mind, it is going to match it. It is going to duplicate it. So the power of your mind is simple. Whatever you feed your mind, whatever words you tell yourself, whatever thoughts you think on a daily basis, thoughts are actually things. Your thoughts should not be taken lightly. As a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge every single one of you. to start to pay attention to what you're thinking about. Pay attention to the things you say to yourself every single day. Write them down if you have to. And here's why I want you to do that. Because we are the only animals in the animal kingdom. Human beings are the only animals. Yes, Tammy, we are all animals. But we are the only animals that have the ability to reason when a stimulus comes in. So when something comes in, we are the only animal to be able to stop, reason, and respond. Every other animal in the animal kingdom does not have that ability. But our minds, the way God made our minds, was so brilliant. He gave us a chance to be able to stop, think about what we're thinking about. Think about that for a second. That's a lot of thinking. You get to think about what you're thinking about. You get to stop that thought, take captive of that thought. Watch this, guys. Take captive of that negative thought and just say, get out of here. Literally, get out of here. I'm done with you. How many people, by show of hands, are victim to negative thoughts in their life? All of us. Guys, every single one of us has an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder. And like the old cartoon, they're literally sitting there battling each other. And they're battling each other to take up residency in your mind with your thoughts. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm poor. I'm not worthy. I'm not a network marketer. I'm not a salesperson. I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anybody. There's your devil. How many people can relate to that idiot talking to you every single day? That piece of garbage is sitting there right now. You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to steal your dreams. His whole role in his existence is to stop you from being great. Isn't that incredible? He's sitting right there on your shoulder, and his job description is, I'm going to make sure Jamal Wilson doesn't go anywhere but backwards if I can help it. That's the devil. And then you got this angel sitting on your shoulder that's saying, you're fantastic. You are special. You are great. You can do anything. It doesn't matter who you know. You can go meet 20 new people today. You can talk to your friends and family about anything you want to. You're special. They're going to love you. They're going to thank you. How many people are ignoring the angel on their shoulder? Most of us, including me. So I'm not exempt from the conversation. So listen, I would love to wax eloquent on this subject for an hour. As a matter of fact, I decided to write an ebook about this conversation that we're having in the coming months. I'm going to write an entire ebook about battling that enemy on your shoulder and giving in to that ally that's on your other shoulder. Taking captive of your thoughts, and don't let anybody steal your dreams from you. Shame on you. Now, I don't know about all of you out there, but I'm struggling with a lot of things in my life. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And you know what I'm going to do from this point forward? I'm going to take captive of my thoughts. I'm going to stop those negative thoughts when they come in. And I'm going to do everything in my power to bulldoze forward as fast and hard as I can in a positive direction and not let anything take me out of the game. How many of you have people in your life, you don't have to mention their names on this webinar, how many of you have people in your life that are constantly pulling on you and yanking you away from your dreams? Can anybody raise their hand on that one? Don't have to mention their name. I just want to know if you're anything like me. And I don't want to point the finger at anybody else. You know why? Because I'm not allowed to. Because they're my thoughts. I'm the one that gets to control what comes in here and what comes out of here. Would you agree? Yes. Therein lies the secret to your success in everything you do in your life moving forward. And it's worthy of an ebook. It's worthy of a novel, quite frankly. And it's a breakthrough for me. So let's get uncomfortable. I'm going to do two things here. Number one, we're going to do a little role playing tonight. I'm going to pick on one of you. And I'm going to create an improvisational situation, okay? I'm going to create an improvisational situation. So forget about role play. If I choose you, I want you guys to do me a favor. Whoever I choose, this is not a role play. I'm going to give you a real life situation. And you're going to approach me as if I am that person. Not fake. I want you to be as real as possible. That takes a skill set to do it. And I might not be able to teach it in just a few minutes, but I'm going to do that. And then the last part of tonight's call, which I'm going to go over for that, so you can stick around if you want to. I'm going to tell you guys about urgency. I'm going to spend 5 minutes tonight in front of all of you, and I am going to put the pressure on myself. And for 5 minutes, I'm going to go crazy on my phone and my Facebook. And my goal in a 5-minute period is to get 10 people that I haven't contacted yet about this company to go to duplicate.world and watch that 2-minute video. You guys ready for that? I'm going to do it to you because I want to show you something. Most of you are afraid to do this business. Something is stopping you, and something stops me too. I just do more of it than most of you. But I want to prove to you tonight that in 5 minutes, I'm going to put the pressure on me. I've done nothing to prepare for this, just so you know. I'm almost a little nervous to do this in front of you. But I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to pull up my Facebook. I'm going to pull up active people on Facebook, and I'm going to send them a message, and I'm going to ask them to communicate with me right this second, and then I'm going to send them the 2-minute video, and my goal is to get 10 people in 5 minutes to watch the 2-minute video. Wouldn't that be cool? I might fail miserably, or I might succeed. And I just want to show you that you've got to be able to do it and go through the motions. So I'm going to pick on somebody right now. Who am I going to pick on? First of all, I'm going to give a number to every person right now. If you hear a number, will you guys write it down on a piece of paper? Yes? Okay. You know, you guys, I'm going to give you a number here. Here we go. Okay, John Robert Jansen, you're number 1. Mark Afoa, number 2. Jamal Wilson, number 3. Kathleen Mold, number 4. Jen and David, number 5. Dixie Gilby, number 6. BJ Lang, 7. Ron Caruso, 8. Kirk, 9. Susan, 10. Janine, 11. William, 12. Rochelle, 13. Tracy, 14. Kevin Smith, 15. Dana Deviney, 16. Dick Ryan, 17. Deborah Diamond, 18. Remy Martin, 19. Ralph Kanashiro, 20. Walt Kuna, 21. Eric Rodriguez, 22. Seaborn, 23. Anthony Williams, 24. Please write it down, guys. Who didn't I give a number? Eric, did I give you a number yet, Eric Rodriguez? Yes? Okay. What am I at, 25? 25. Justin, 25. Johnny Olim, 26. Carmen Toscano, 27. Sarah Linez, 28. Miss Joe, 29. Elisa Smith, 30. Jeffrey Copes, 31. Marcus Patton, 32. Dave H, 33, if you're with me. Chet, 34. Magali, 35. Lonnie, 36. Keela, 37. Tim Russafrente, 38. Sonia Yarborough, 39. Blake Hendrick, 40. And that's all I've got on the screen, even though it's just 59. Tammy, 41. Okay? But guys, I'm gonna pick on somebody now, and then if you want to stick afterwards, we can do that. I got a really cool exercise I want to do. I'm gonna pick a number. I'm actually gonna call my mother. She's gonna pick a number from 1 to 40. Whoever's number she picks, I want to offer one-on-one working with you throughout the week. So whoever's number she picks, I want to work exclusively with you this week to help you build a business. I want to dedicate a lot of time. Esther Powers, did you get a number?
No, sir.
43.
Yes, sir.
Okay, did anybody not get a number?
Colleen Shaw.
Who's that?
Colleen Shaw.
44, Colleen.
Thank you.
You got it. Anybody else not get a number?
William.
Who's that?
William.
Daniel's raising her hand too, Michael.
William, you didn't get a number? I'll give you 46.
No.
46. Dana Deviney, I gave you a number, but I'm going to give you another one, 47, okay?
Okay.
Benjamin.
Somebody named Mona has said she didn't get one.
Okay, Mona, you're 48.
Benjamin Strickland.
49.
Karen Doherty.
50. Anybody else?
Hector Torres.
51. Here's what I want to do. When I call my mother and I ask her to pick a number out of a hat, I'm going to do it right now so I can keep you guys on here. I want to work your list. I happen to believe, and there's a long story I want to tell you, I don't have time, but I want to help you guys work your list, one of you. And I want to report back next Sunday night with a success story that nobody's going to believe. I just don't think some of you want to work your list. How many people would agree with that? Some of you are afraid to work your list. Well, guess what? I'm not afraid of your list. Not one bit. I'm not one bit afraid to work your list. So I want to spend some time this week working your list with your permission. But here's the key. Whoever I pick, you got to give me 100%. I'll give you 100%. You want to go full board this week? I'll work with you every single day, all day, every day to help you build your business. You got to work a job in the meantime? That's fine. When you're not working, let's work together. So let's call my mom, Jane Solano, and then I'm going to pick on one of you. Call Jane Solano. We're at the end of the half an hour, guys. If any of you have to go, by all means, guys, you're kind of like church. You guys may be dismissed. You may leave. The Sunday night call is only supposed to be 30 minutes, but I got some cool stuff I want to work on with you guys that I think is going to drastically help a lot of you. I think that whole mindset conversation was a good one, yeah? Anyone agree that mindset conversation? Woo! Blew me away, Tammy. Hey, Mom. Hi, I've got 14,752 people on Zoom right now. They can all hear you. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I'm joking, Mom. There's not 14,000 people. The group's not that big yet, but it will be there. There's about 57 people right now on Facebook, Mom. Can you pick a number between 1 and 60 for me, please? 8. 8. Okay. Who was number 8? I think I remember saying number 8 to somebody. Who was number 8?
I don't know why I knew you were going to pick me, Michael.
Oh, Mom, Ron Caruso is so upset with you for picking that number 8. Ron, because I told him I gave everyone a number between 1 and 50 something, and I said, whatever number you pick, Mom, me and that person are going to roll up our sleeves this week and work our tail off together to help them build their business.
Hey, Miss Joe just put in the chat that Ron, you can give it to her.
Ain't gonna happen.
Okay. Mom, thanks for doing that. I appreciate it.
Hi, Mom.
Tracy said hi, Mom. Love you too. Okay. I should have known she would pick 8, Ron Caruso.
I think you must have told Ma.
I was gonna say, you're gonna tell the story of why she picked number 8?
There's me, guys, in college. That was my football number 8. So.
There you go.
That's my destiny. I'm a lucky man.
Okay, so let's pick on somebody. I'm just going to go around the horn. I'm going to pick on one of you, and hopefully keep your hands up if you're ready to do this. Put them high. Put them high. I'm literally going to randomly close my eyes and just point at the screen here. Hold on.
Well.
Rochelle Kluta. Okay, Rochelle, you're it. Okay, Rochelle, you ready?
Yeah.
Are you thick-skinned?
Yeah.
That didn't sound convincing. Are you tough?
Yes.
I am.
Okay, here we go, Rochelle. Okay, now I don't live in South Africa, but I can imagine it's somewhat like America, meaning you got grocery stores and things like that, or no? Do you not have grocery stores?
We do have.
Okay. Rochelle, we're at the grocery store right now. I'm standing in front of you. I'm dressed in a shirt and tie. I look sharp as can be. Now, mind you, this is not a role play, Rochelle. I need you to jump right into an improvisational skill, okay? I'm paying out, I'm checking out, and you're thinking about prospecting me. I look over at you, and I say hi to you because you have on a nice outfit. You look sharp as well, and I'm about to say hi to you. I want you to prospect me. I want you to do whatever it is that you do. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, so I grab my bags. I'm looking back at you and say, "Hi, how you doing? How you doing?"
Hi, how you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine. I see you've got a lot of groceries on the counter there. Where are you running off? I see it's braai and potatoes. Having a party.
No, I'm actually late for dinner. I've got an 18-month-old son, and I've got to go spend some time with him. I haven't seen him in about a month. I'm in a rush.
Oh, that sounds good. Why haven't you seen him? Are you also in a hectic, busy like myself?
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, and I don't live in the same state as him, but I really got to go. It's nice meeting you. What's your name?
Yes, well, good luck with sorry?
What's your name?
My name is Rochelle Kluta. I'm also an entrepreneur. I happen to have my business card here. I wish you everything of the best. Time is very valuable. Are you staying a while in the country?
Yeah, I'm going to be here for about a week.
Brilliant. You know what? It's not often that people talk to you in a queue like this, and especially when you hurry any possibility that you and I could have a chat, a business chat, share our entrepreneurial thoughts? I know entrepreneur is always open for business. How's your schedule? You have my business cards. You have yours for me if you're interested.
I do. Yeah, let's exchange cards. We'll talk soon.
Okay, excellent. Enjoy.
Okay. Okay, Rochelle, in that situation, I let you know that I didn't have a lot of time and I had to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to listen more clearly in that situation, okay? If I tell you I'm in a rush and I got to go, you're not going to have time to wax eloquent the way you did.
Okay.
Okay? Try and cut closer to the chase for me when you're going to prospect me, and let's exchange information and make that happen a little faster. Sound good?
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to pick on somebody else. Who wants to be picked on? Raise your hand again.
I think we all need to clap for Rochelle really quick, though. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Rochelle, you did a great job, Rochelle. And you know what? Here's the truth. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. So it doesn't matter what you do or what you say. Now, can you get a little bit better? Can you listen closer? Can your skills get sharper? Absolutely, they can. Okay? So you were excellent, and if you exchanged information with me, first of all, I know the way you dress. Just so you guys know, Rochelle is one of the most professional people I know. She dresses to the nines. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now in South Africa, just so you guys know, and it's the middle of winter in South Africa. That's why she's wearing that big turtleneck jacket or whatever. But Rochelle is extremely professional, and she's about as sharp as they come. So great job, Rochelle. But I want you guys to start to hear some examples, okay? So you can do it. And the number one thing is do it. Now, Rochelle, be honest with me. I'm unmuting you right now. When you're at the grocery store, do you do that?
Michael, yes, I do it all the time, whether it's at the grocery store, at the blood bank, at my friends. I'm trying to duplicate what you do. Although it's not that easy in South Africa, we have a different culture, but I take my opportunity every time I see it.
You got it. Perfect. I love it. Okay, Ramey Martin, you ready?
Okay.
You did raise your hand finally when I guilted you into doing it, right?
Version.
Okay, here we go, Ramey.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ramey, this one's going to be a little different for you.
Okay.
You know, guys, network marketing is built, 85% of your business is going to be built in the warm market. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
85% of your business is going to be built with people you already know. Building in the cold market is extremely, extremely difficult. So, Ramey, I'm going to go ahead and pick on you now. I'm your friend, your high school friend. Nope, I'm not doing that because you already got Johnny O's example. I'm your friend that you met a few years ago at, let's say you were at a concert. But I'm a girl, okay? I'm a girl, different. So I'm a girlfriend, a new girlfriend that you just met in passing. You exchange information. You connected on Facebook. But other than that, Ramey, you have not been in touch with me ever since.
Okay.
Okay? Shame on you, by the way. You should stay in touch with the people you meet. Okay. Ramey, I'm on Facebook right now.
Okay.
You're going to send me a private message. I want to hear it. What is it?
Okay. Hey, Michelle. It's Ramey. I know we haven't chatted in a long time. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, Ramey, but I don't remember you. Who are you? Are you the person that never got back to me 3 years ago?
Yes. We met at the Michael Bublé concert in Hong Kong.
Oh, I remember. Yep.
You were dancing in the aisle.
I remember. You were a lot of fun. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. What are you up to?
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you asked. That's why I'm reaching out today to tell you about what I'm doing.
So you're reaching out to tell me about what you're doing? So you didn't call me for 3 years and now you're reaching out to tell me what you're doing?
Exactly, because I'm super excited. And this is something that I thought, I immediately thought of you for whatever reason. I felt guided to call you.
Okay, what is it, Ramey?
I have, I don't know if you know, but my husband had a stroke last year, and I was introduced to a product that has really helped him and my family. And so I wanted to tell you about it because when we were together, I know it was a long time ago, you mentioned your parents living far from you and being worried about them. So anyway, would it be okay if I sent you a video? Would you take a look at it?
I would, yeah, sure. Sure, absolutely.
Okay, great. I'm going to send you the link. and I'd like you to take, it's only 2 minutes, and get right back to me and let me know what your thoughts are.
Okay, good. I will. Good. Now, how did she do? Anybody got any feedback? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Give her thumbs up or thumbs down. How'd she do?
She
Michael,
did really pretty good.
Yeah.
Who said
Michael,
that?
I did. I said she did good, but probably she should have first asked about her life and how she was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raymond,
so that you're not just bombarding people.
You're right. Now, guys, listen, I'm not telling any of you, I don't want to contradict anything, but how many of you have had tremendous success with shotgunning the 2-minute video out to everyone you know? Raise your hand. Somebody on the team, please raise your hand and tell me right now that 2-minute video shotgunned out to your network is making you a millionaire. Raise your hand. Anybody?
No.
Okay. So now I get to teach you what I believe to be 100% true. The 2-minute video is powerful, but the 2-minute video is not powerful if you don't set it up. Make sense?
Yes.
Now, Ramey, I'm going to coach you in front of everybody. Are you okay with that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. You and I just met and you jumped right in the sack with me in that conversation. Okay? You went for the home run. You went for it right now. You wanted to get this in front of me. You even told me that you literally reached out to me to tell me about that. Now, you want to hear what my advice would be?
Yes, I think what I should have done was to just show a genuine interest in where you're at, make a connection, even if it wasn't appropriate to talk about the business.
Yes.
I was nervous. That's why I jumped in. But yeah, totally. Just finding out where she's at, what's going on in her world, and just connecting again.
I want you to get this book.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to get this book.
Okay.
It's a thick book. Okay. I don't want you to read the whole thing this week because I gave you other books that were more important this week. Remember?
Yes.
Because you and I are working close together, and Tammy's even working with you as a personal coach for the next couple weeks.
Yes.
And based on your results, Ramey, I'm going to pull Tammy away from you or let her stay with you because Tammy is like a machete for me, and I got to use that tool properly. She's a world-renowned coach. But here's the thing. The 8th habit talks about this. Seek first to understand, then to be understood.
Yeah.
When you're going into the marketplace with your friends, family, people on Facebook, don't you think it would be a good idea to take a genuine interest in what's going on with them before you say a thing?
Yes. Yes.
As much as we all want to sign somebody up real quick and we want to just ram this down their throat, guys, that doesn't work most of the time. So in the situation when you and I engage in a conversation, here's what I want you to do. Ask questions. Write that down if you guys are taking notes. Ask questions. Set a timer on your phone if you have to. And don't you dare say anything about you. Even when they ask you, Ramey, I want you to deflect and I want you to ask more questions. Okay. So for instance, when you engage her in a conversation, oh yeah, I remember you. We danced at the concert, blah, blah, blah. How have you been? What's going on with you? Hey, did you say you had children? I didn't know if you had children. Do you have children? Ramey, I want you to ask me about, I'm Michelle now. I want you to ask me about my family, my occupation, what I'm doing for fun these days. We met at a concert. How many more concerts have you been going to? And I might say something, well, quite frankly, I can't really afford any extracurricular stuff because money's really tight. Ooh, you think that's a good thing for you to ask and find out about?
That, Michael, you gave that an acronym before. Form.
It's called FORM. F-O-R-M. Family. I actually don't like giving out the acronym because now it sounds like I'm teaching a sales technique. And
sorry.
That's okay. This is not a sales technique. It's just called being considerate.
Right.
Write this down as well. Here's one thing that 99% of people forget to ask at the beginning of a conversation. Do you have a few minutes? Most people, guys, have you ever gotten a phone call from someone when you're busy and you take the call and you're on the phone for a half an hour because they never asked you if you had a few minutes and you were too nice to hang up the phone? Anybody ever been there? All of us have been there. So the bottom line is If you're going to call someone and reach out, hey, do you have a few minutes to jump on a call? Do you have 5 or 10 minutes to text message chat with me on Facebook? I've got something very important that's going on in my life. I'd like to find out what's going on in your life. Why don't you tell me what's going on? But ask questions, ask permission, and ask if they have time to talk, and be considerate. Be someone that after the conversation, that person says, wow, that was a really enjoyable conversation. Do you guys know the number one thing that makes you a good conversationalist? Can anyone answer that question? What's that, Susan Mo? Hold on.
Listening.
Listening. It's amazing, but if you have a conversation with someone and you ask all the questions and they do all the talking, they will thoroughly enjoy themselves. But the more you talk, which you guys are laughing because I don't shut up, but the more you talk, the less of a conversationalist you are. Now, I'll tell you, when I'm in the field, when I'm in the zone and I'm building a business, I ask questions like I'm interviewing somebody. Because you know what? I'm interviewing somebody. When you start treating this business like it's an interview of whether or not they're worthy enough, ready enough, or qualified enough to even be on the phone with you, that is a mind shift and a paradigm shift. You guys feel me? Start coming from the place of, hey, you know what, Tammy? I don't even know if I want to work with you. Now, I wouldn't say those words, but in my mind, I'm saying, I don't know if you're someone who I'm looking to work with. So I'm going to ask you enough questions to find out if you are the type of person that I think would be a good business partner. You guys follow? But too many people, 99% of people are doing what? Sending out the 2-minute video, pitch, 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 pitch. It's like a baseball game. There's more pitches happening in your game than on TV for 9 innings straight. Put away your pitch. Go ahead, Ramy.
Okay, so I've been at this for several weeks now, and frankly, I have been using this approach because I was under the impression that if we got that video in front of more people, it's a numbers thing. So I wasn't like just saying people, hey, look at the video. I was doing some pleasantries, but I was pretty direct. So now I'm realizing I'm not getting the results, right? And so what do you recommend? I've already sent those text messages out and didn't get a response. How might I go back and soften that? Have I turned them off already? But they're, still prospects.
Okay, I'm going to answer that question, but I'm going to ask BJ to keep an eye open for her friends coming into the webinar because it's 6:47. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to put off my fun experiment with you guys until next week because this is more important. So, BJ, will you keep an eye on your guests?
Yeah, we're going to jump onto her Zoom site.
I better leave and go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys better go over there and greet, and I'll see you over there right at the top of the hour, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Michael, give me that book name again.
The Eighth Habit by Stephen Covey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me answer her question because Ramy is still there. Ramy.
Yes.
3 ways. Write this down. Now, guys, I'm teaching you. The role I want to play on this team, I don't want to be Tom Brady. I don't want to be a superstar on this team. I want to be Bill Belichick. My goal is to be a coach for all of you. I'm not on the field, even though I am on the field with you guys. But right now, my mission is to teach. The things that I talk about on Saturday morning, Sunday night, and whenever we get a chance to work together, everything I'm teaching you came from a legend in this industry. I have been mentored by the best of the best of the best of the best. I don't take 1 ounce of credit for the knowledge that I have that I'm going to give to all of you for nothing. But I do say it from the perspective of when I teach you these things, I want you to write them down, learn them, so you can do what? So you can teach others. Are we clear?
Yes.
I don't want to be on the screen any longer than I have to. I want to see Jamal build an organization where he fills up the screen and he's their teacher. I want to be the teacher to this organization so that you all can be multimillionaires in network marketing. And I wish and hope all of you reach the top of this company. But 3 ways to get somebody to do something. You ready, Ramy?
Ready.
Number 1, apologize.
Okay.
This is your go-to right now. A lot of you screwed it up with a lot of people, yes?
Yes.
You pitched them, you hit them with the 2-minute video, and you swung and they swung and you swung and they missed. You missed the ball. Okay, apologize. The first way to get somebody to do something for you, and what you want them to do is what? Take a look at the videos and listen to your story, which is more important, right?
Right.
Hey, Ramy, listen, I want to apologize. About a month ago, I got involved with a business and I so rudely tried to ram it down your throat by sending you a 2-minute video, and I feel like a complete butthead. Do you forgive me?
Mm-hmm.
You follow?
Yes.
Go back to the people that didn't respond to your poor attempt of pitching them with a 2-minute video and say, I want to apologize. I blew it with you. And it is so important to me that I don't blow it again, because quite frankly, I might have done you the biggest disservice in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't cordially invite you to take a look at what I was doing. Will you do me a favor? Will you forgive me, Rami?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I want you to ask that question. Do you forgive me? Yes?
Yes.
Great. Now, Rami, thank you for forgiving me. Will you give me a chance to correct my wrong?
Yes.
Can we get together for lunch and let's just catch up and see how things are going in your life? And if the conversation leads to me telling you what I'm doing, then great. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. I just want to see how you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Who thinks that that's a better approach?
Yeah.
Who thinks that that's duplicatable?
Mm-hmm.
Who thinks that your results will be better if you find out where that person is in their life and you ask permission and you ask a lot of questions versus doing it the way you've been doing it?
I believe that.
Good. This is billion-dollar information I'm giving you. I should be charging every single one of you. I can't charge you, but I should. Okay.
So, Michael, should those questions be?
Hold on. Unmute your line if you were just asking me a question. I had to mute it because we have.
Okay. Should those questions be open-ended questions? Do we call them that?
Yeah, let's call them open-ended questions. I like that.
Okay.
Got it.
Michael?
Yep, go ahead and unmute your line.
It's Dixie.
Hey, Dixie, shoot.
I want to hear what you would say when you call that person and ask them if they have a minute and they tell you, no, they don't. How do you handle that?
When do you have a couple minutes to talk? I have something extremely important that I need to talk to you about.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you had something else other than that.
Urgency. Say, Dixie, I know you don't have a minute right now, but when are you free? Can you grab your phone right now and schedule me in for 5 minutes today? Can I just get 5 minutes from you? Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
Don't take no for an answer, by the way. If anybody in your life cares about you and they won't give you 5 minutes, you might want to second guess whether or not they're going to stay in your life. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Give me a break. If somebody doesn't have 5 minutes for you, then next, go find some new friends. That's all.
Right.
Okay. Second way to get somebody to do something for you. Tell them a secret. Tell them a secret. Rami, I just found out about something that just came to the United States. This is the best kept secret in the world. What are you doing Thursday or Friday? Are you free for lunch with me? And mind you, it's Monday, Rami. Rami, what happens when I call you up and say, oh my God, I got a secret, but I can't tell you till Friday? What do you say? Oh, can't hear you. Hold on, Rami.
Tell me now. Tell me now.
Rami, I'm going to have to let you go. I've got so much going on right now. Friday when we get together, I'm going to tell you all about it if you want to know. Okay?
Okay.
I got a secret. I didn't say it's called the Hilo. It does your blood pressure. It does an EKG. It does this. It does that. It's called World Global Network. It's Fabio Gali. The guy's the Bill Gates of Europe. And then there's Antonio DeRosa invented the iPhone 6. And it's a great iPhone, but there's a new iPhone coming out. But it's not made by Macintosh. It's not made by Apple. It's actually made by the company called World Global Network. That's the fastest growing technology network marketing company in the world. And if you get involved with this, you're the first person in the world to offer the Infolio to all your friends. And the Infolio's got a 4-day battery life. And it also works off a satellite as well as cell. The Infolio also has a 5.5-inch screen. And it's got a 12.3-inch megapixel camera. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. You wouldn't believe how excited I am. I can't believe how amazing this is. I'm making so much money right now. I can't stand it. I'd like to hear all about it.
Okay, stop.
That's what everybody is doing. You guys get that? You guys are on Team Vomit, and all you do is vomit on people. Hey, whatever happened to being a little bit seductress with things? Write this down in your notes, guys. This is training. Curiosity satisfied is interest lost. Write that down. Curiosity satisfied is interest lost. If you satisfy my curiosity, if you tell me about the Wonder Woman movie that you went to see, And you start out by saying, Mike, it was the best movie I've ever seen. In the beginning, she did this, and then she did that, and she did this. And at the end, she did this. You just ruined the whole freaking movie for me, and I'm not interested in seeing the movie. Thank you very much. Curiosity satisfied is interest lost. You will lose my interest if you try and hose me down with all of the information. Let this video and this presentation do the work. Stop doing the work for it. Make sense? Stop it. You guys are killing your businesses before they even have a chance to grow. Curiosity satisfies interest. And the number 3 thing here, ask forgiveness, apologize. Tell a secret. Number 3, ask a favor. Ask a favor. Hey, Esther Powers, you got a couple minutes? I need 2 minutes of your time. You got 2 minutes for me?
Absolutely.
Listen, I need a favor. I know that you're a businesswoman, you're an entrepreneur, and you get a lot of things that are proposed to you on a daily basis, correct?
You bet, absolutely.
I just came across this thing that's got me losing sleep right now. And you're one of the first people I thought about that I think would be completely brutally honest with me. Are you that person?
You know I am.
I know you are. Can we do this? Can we get together? Or would it be okay if I just shot you a 2-minute video? Would it be okay if you evaluate that 2-minute video for me and just give me a yay or a nay and tell me if you like it, don't like it, but tell me something because I respect your opinion.
Sure, I'll be happy to tell you what I think.
And just, Esther, I'm not pitching you. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just asking for 2 minutes of your time. Can you give that to me?
You know I'll give you a favor. You know that.
Esther, can you do it right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to send you a link right now. Watch it in 2 minutes. Call me back in 3. Deal?
You bet. You got it, Michael.
Urgency, you got it. Okay, 3 things. Will those 3 things help you guys? I'm giving you guys tools. I'm giving you an arsenal of the best tools I can find in my tool belt right now to help you do what? Get people to take a look at their life, open up their eyes and their mind, and see if World Global Network is something for them. And guess what? If it's for them, it's for them. And if it's not, it's not. And none of you should care what the result is. You follow? Don't care. So tonight's leadership call ended up becoming a training, but I got a feeling it's going to happen a lot. Tammy and I are working out a schedule for all of you guys to plug into that schedule. It is still the same schedule. Thursday nights, we do 3 webinars, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. A different leader on this team will do those webinars. Guys, edify those presenters. Drive your guests to those presentations after you've used the strategies and techniques I've just taught you. Tuesday and Thursday, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Every other day of the week, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is a world business overview where one of us on the screen is going to do a presentation that will knock people's socks off. And every Sunday night, instead of having a world business overview, we're going to be right here as a group of people that's going to grow from week to week to week to week until there are thousands of people on the screen, until I can remove myself and have Tammy teach this material, and Esther teach this material, and Tracy teach this material, and Susan Moe teach this material. I want you guys to learn as much as you possibly can. Pretend as if you only have another week with your leadership, and you got to learn as much as possible so that you can go out to your team and be that teacher, that mentor, and that leader for them. Does that make sense? You will never have your freedom, folks, unless you learn how to duplicate the basics. And what I'm teaching you tonight are the basics of building your network marketing business. And my goal is to never, never, ever, ever, ever stop teaching people the things that work and never teach the things that I've never done that don't work. Make sense?
Oh, and by the way, if anybody wants to be on the schedule to do one of those 6 o'clock webinars, please contact me. You can message me on Facebook, or you can call me 702-302-6997. Okay.
So guys, it was a great call for me. I hope it was a great call for you. Plugging into the system and zooming into the system is the #1 thing you can do. Tammy, I'll be putting out that weekly schedule at a glance sometime this evening. We'll be posting it to Facebook, and we are going to do a much better job as a leadership group of capturing everyone's information. So everybody, we're going to have a link on our duplicate.com, which is our team website, a link on the Getting Started section. There's going to be a pop-up that comes this week. When that pop-up comes up on the Getting Started section, put in your name, your phone number, and your email address so we can communicate with you via text messaging, email, and social media. We on the same page?
Yes.
Let's take this to the moon, guys. I'll see you all soon.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. I will do that.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you.
You got it.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Duplicate that world looks awesome. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Is
Thank you, everybody.
BJ on your site tonight, the 446 number?
Say it again?
The meeting we're doing with BJ right after this, is it on yours, the 446 number to get in the meeting?
No, BJ is on a separate link. You want me to send it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.